Live from the City of Angels here Sunday morning, breaking box office. You see it over my shoulder. Sinners is the surprise winner here this weekend as both Warner Brothers films cleaned up over the Easter holiday weekend. Sinners, $45.6 million. This is bigger than Nope. This is the largest debut for an original film since 2019, and that was Us with $71 million. Back when movies were still movies, right, according to Tarantino. But this is a very good debut for this film as we go under the hood to the Warner Brothers email, and Sinners, again, is your number one movie of the weekend, $45.6 million. And we break this thing down with the international coming in at $15.4, worldwide debut at $61 million. Again, you see it here, largest opening for original film since Us in 2019. And audiences like this film a lot more than me, for sure. I mean, I can't debate that. 5 out of 5 from Post Track, has an A cinema score, the only horror film in 35 years to receive an A cinema score. I would say this is not really a pure horror film, though, right? Yes, halfway through we get to some horror, but overall, I would call this more of a thriller horror than I would just straight up horror. But either way, listen, audiences like it. IMAX, 20%. The highest grossing and best indexing ever for a horror film in IMAX, and the top 10 all time for the best indexing IMAX. This is why IMAX is so important, right? You see it here with Sinners here this weekend, and you look at these numbers. Interstellar, 26%. Was the total of the IMAX on that. Oppenheimer, 26%. Tron, 24%. Dunkirk, 23%. What do those have in common? Oh, yeah, Nolan. He is IMAX. He is that brand. Dune 2 and Gravity. But this is right there. So, again, people are choosing to see these films in the PLF, particularly IMAX. You notice that Ryan Coogler really made a point to emphasize he shot this film, many parts of it in IMAX, to take advantage of that format. And you can see why, because if you can sell audiences that this is crucial to see in IMAX, they'll do it. They'll pay the upcharge. If you have A-list, you don't have to worry about it. It's included. Get A-list, guys. And I'm not even paid by AMC, but I believe in the product. And I believe that you should have it without question at $25, soon to be $28, but who cares? $28 for 16 movies? Come on. Top 10 locations, AMC Lincoln Square, New York City. Number 2, Regal, Atlantic Station, Atlanta, coming in. AMC South Lake Pavilion, Atlanta, 3. AMC Universal, City Walk, 4. Why is that there this time? Remember, usually you see AMC here in Burbank higher because they had that 70 millimeter IMAX, and people want to see this film. Listen, I'm here to tell you guys, go back to the evaluation. There are some nice wide shots in this film, but overall, the cinematography in this film is definitely not Oppenheimer. I mean, it's not even close. I wouldn't even put this in my top 5 cinematography at the end of the year. Oh, wow, look, we have a sunset. Look, we have a beautiful wide shot of the cotton fields. That's not cinema. Yes, it is cinematography. Cinematography for me is how is every shot framed, and the movie overall is framed very generically. Okay, go watch it again. Not going to have the debate here this morning. We're still doing the box office. We'll do it tonight. Number 5, Regal Edwards Marquee Houston. AMC Metreon San Francisco, number 6. AMC Burbank, my home theater, number 7. AMC Empire, New York, 8. Regal Irvine Spectrum down in Orange County here, LA, 9. In number 10, The Grove in LA. Top 10 metropolitan markets. Los Angeles, New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Chicago, DC, Houston, San Fran, Philly, and Toronto. So that is a very successful debut again on this 45.6 million, just a tick ahead of Nope. I still, without question, believe that Nope is a better film. Oh yeah. It's got better cinematography, better sound design. I would argue better screenplay, better direction. Oh yeah. No question. Not up for debate. Nope's a better film. But we'll talk about that tonight. Minecraft is now at 700 plus million worldwide. Domestic third weekend, 41.3 million, down 47%. Stateside now 344.6. International at 376.2. So there's your 1-to-1-ish, 1-to-1.2, right? That's what you're looking for in that international. You want it to be equal. A lot of times you see the domestic and the international be off, right? One will be higher, one will be lower, like big time. In this case, you can see it's playing everywhere pretty much equally, and that's good news for any studio launching a film. Look back at Twisters, always talk about that film and how it did so much better stateside than it did international. Wicked, same thing, better stateside than international. Sometimes you have a Venom that goes bigger international than domestic, but worldwide on this $720.8 million, led by the UK at 59.2, Germany 27.8, Australia at 27.4, Mexico 24.8, but again, stateside 344.6. People asking me, will it get to $1 billion? I mean, listen, we're at 720 right now. Easter's over. Spring break's over. It's going to start to slow down. I think you still have that repeat business going on, but you can feel the momentum going because people are like, chicken jockey. At first, oh my God, chicken. Now it's like chicken jockey. Yeah. So I don't know. I think we're going to get to the 900s. I mean, maybe Warner Brothers finds a way to push it to $1 billion, but obviously we're getting a Minecraft 2. We said that the night we came out of the movie that this is going to be huge, and it clearly is. And here we are with this film. Now it's 720 million. King of Kings is number 3. Nice hold on that, minus 11%, 17.2 million on the weekend. That is the faith-based Jesus on Easter weekend, right? There's your pick. If you're certainly religious person, you're going to see this film before you're going to go see Sinners. So this film held in very well. Really good timing on that release date. So Angel Studios nailed that. It is Angel, right? I have not seen it. The animation looks like, right? I mean, it's not great. But with a lot of these faith-based films, audiences don't seem to care, right? It doesn't even matter if the movie's good. You go back to the Kirk Cameron movies. They weren't very good, but it didn't matter because it's faith-based. And I always say this, I don't care. Listen, I mean, I just went to Easter Mass last night, okay? I don't go to church all the time. But I always talk about this. I'm spiritual. Okay? I'm not going to hide that. It's just what it is. But here's what I'll tell you is, even if I'm watching a faith-based or a non-faith-based film, it doesn't matter. The movie still has to be good. Okay, I'm just tired of people giving credit and raising scores and raising opinions of movies based on if it's faith-based. Is it directed by a minority? I don't care. Why do you guys care? It doesn't matter. I'm not living in that world, man. I'm not going to live in the world. I'm not going to live in the world where we're going to play, this is better because it's directed by this director because of, no. We're going to go on the movie is great because it's great. I don't care what the race, religion, sex of the director is. This is, I'm not playing the game. And anyone who plays that game, you're a pathetic person. I'm going to let you know. And I'll say it. I know it's Easter. It's supposed to be. You're pathetic. Don't do that. It's really sad. You don't give people bonus points because of the color of their skin. You don't give people a leg up because they had a hard life. I don't care. I had a hard life. And my life wasn't perfect. I've had stuff I've gone through. I don't expect you guys to, feel sorry for me. Okay, it's Easter. I'll stop. The Amateurs, number 4. I'll try. By the way, do you guys look how irradiating pink this is? This thing I have on today. This is this Burnley? No, this is not Burnley. Who the hell did I pick today? This thing is as bright as it gets. Warfare, Amateur 7.2 minus 51. Warfare 4.9 minus 42, which is solid, right? These are decent drops. I mean, obviously, Warfare even better. I like Warfare a lot more than Sinners. I like Companion more than Sinners. I like a lot of films more than Sinners. I like Nope more than any other films you guys want to throw in there. Well, it got an A cinema score. Guys, we live in a world. You guys know this. Come on, man. Let's not play the game. Let's not play the game of if you don't understand that certain things get propped up for certain reasons. Let's not pretend that. Let's not be silly. Don't be like that. Don't be like, I'm naive. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play the game. Don't do it. We don't do the game here. MMT doesn't play that way. Number one, Sinners at 45.6 million, 13.7 million, 13.6, that'd be amazing, 13.7 per location, 13,700 per location, which is okay, right? But you go back and you look at Minecraft at 30,000, right? So there's what you see in a difference between a $160 million debut and a 46. The average per location is 13.7, which is fine. No one's saying that's bad. Minecraft movie at 10,200 per location. At number 2 at 41.3, down 47% second weekend. King of Kings, number 3, again, already up to 45.3 million on the gross stateside for that film. Amateur is up to 27. I believe it's 65 million total global. So it's playing well overseas. Makes sense. It's shot in numerous locations around the globe. It's a film that will travel. It's a film from 1997 that traveled in time to 2025. Warfare is number 5 at 17 million now total on that. Drop fell 55%, only 1,000 per screen at this point, 13 million for, and that's not good. I mean, again, Blumhouse has fallen off. If you haven't watched our stream from last week, go watch it, where I hammer Blumhouse for like 45 minutes. Colorful Stage, a movie. A Miku who can't sing. That's anime, right? 2.7 million on the debut. Pride and Prejudice got brought back into 2025 from 2005. Time travel again on this one. And that is 2.7 million on that. 41.2 on the worldwide total gross going back to 2005. Chosen Last Supper, Season 5, Part 3. God, I'll just be happy when that film's gone, so I have to read that long title. One more time. The Chosen Last Supper, Season 5, Part 3 is number 9. And Disney's Snow White is number 10, minus 60%, 84. Yeah, it's not getting to 100. We knew that, right? Not getting to 100 million. Here on this Sunday morning, I don't know what we're talking about here. Well, of course, you have Sinners in your title, so you love the movie. I don't, Dan. It's great. Doesn't matter. Guys, so did Anora. Do you guys understand this? So did Anora. Why am I going to all of a sudden pretend that Sinners is a great film because everyone says it's good? Are you guys lemmings? What's wrong with you? I don't care. We know what's happening. Guys, don't act like it's not happening. Please, don't do that. You're being disingenuous, and I won't stand for it. Not here. Now, you can do it somewhere else. You're not going to do it here. We're not going to play that game. Thank you, David, for watching here this morning. A couple more. We have anything else? We have a bunch of the international number isn't yeah, exactly. Sinners international number wasn't that great. I don't know. Listen, obviously the film is very American-centric. The experience of the Deep South in 1932 Mississippi and blues and all that doesn't travel as well overseas. We kind of saw that, right, with Twisters, going back to that. Tornadoes are not big anywhere but the United States, pretty much, right? So unless you call it typhoon or whatever you want to call it, obviously hurricane, at some point they're like, Twisters, that's not our thing here in our country. So, yeah, I just think it has something to do with that. It has to. And, listen, we'll talk more about the film here tonight. Listen, I don't think it's not the worst film ever made. I'm not telling you that. I didn't say that the other night. I just believe this is another case, just like we had with Anora, like we've had numerous times in the past several years, a film that is savagely overvalued. And I'm telling you guys, I'm just going to remind you one more time, back to the cinematography. I don't care if it's shot in IMAX. There's a couple of shots in this film that are okay, but overall, this is not a cinematography like, wow, this is a contender. You guys got to start watching films more. Just because we have a wide shot of a sunset in IMAX, that doesn't win you cinematography. You know what wins cinematography? When you look at the way the entire movie's shot, the way it's assembled, the way that I have different. This film is shot head. There's nothing. No even interesting shots of in between. There's a oneer. Let's follow her out of the store. It's not that good, guys. Not that good. We'll talk about it tonight. Happy Easter if you're celebrating here today. Get out there, find the eggs. We'll be back here tonight. Pretty much a wide open show. I think we'll have a couple of valuations. The Legend of Ichi, I got a chance to see yesterday, and a weird sci sci-fi horror film called Marshmallow that you probably never heard of. Very limited release on that. We'll talk about those two films in addition to Sinners again tonight. And a lot of you want to fight me on Sinners. I'm right. We're not going to do it. I'll see you tonight. Thanks for being here live, City of Angels. The stream is over. See you tonight for the Sunday evening.